There we go. Stream's all set up. Now, a little slower though. I need to refresh my own thing so that I'm live. There we go. Holy smoke, people already joined. Well, hello for you two, because I'm pretty sure one of those is just me because I'm just on my phone making sure everything works on your guys' end. Hello, welcome to Master Archive Raincode. This is the second live stream I've done of this game. If you haven't seen the first part, I suggest checking it out, because a little intense for the first part. Should probably actually make sure this is looking good and all my audio and stuff is perfect. There we go. Now no problems. Well, a scoop trade out the gate? Heck yeah! Well, you caught it just in time. I just went live. Let me get your link, Scoobs. Also, I'm not subscribed to you, surprisingly. There we go. Let's fix that. Welcome! You made it just in time for the start of my stream. I'm assuming you did that already. I know. Fair. Out of principle, so I can just get used to it. There's your channel link. You two are just kind of the only ones in chat. Did it out of principle. So you never know who's out there. But yeah, obviously, remember what happened last time. We just jumped right into the mystery labyrinth. So, let's hop right into the actual fun of the game. Not just me chatting a bunch. Oh. Yep, fair. Also, I'm going to drop this as well. I believe I did that correct.
So, this is the mystery labyrinth. It sure looks creepy. Hey, if we keep going, will we really get to the truth?
Come on, would I lie to you? I told you the deepest part of the labyrinth holds the truth, right? So, let's go.
Yeah. Let's get revenge for our best boy. Alright then, I was not expecting a line like that so early. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun.
You're... what?
Yep. I get it for sure. And we can actually do stuff now. The map transforms as we walk. Really cool. Like, really cool design.
Hey, did something move just now?
No, that was definitely the wind. Clearly nothing else.
Oh, that's a cue.
I feel like I could make a joke here.
Ew, is that a monster living in the mystery labyrinth?
Well, that would be your cue to book it then.
They're not exactly monsters. You are part of the mystery labyrinth itself. They're what materialize the mysteries.
Reasonable.
You have no intelligence or autonomy. All they do is manifest the mysteries in the labyrinths.
So they're They're just me. Got it.
But since you are here to defeat mysteries, they're kinda like obstacles.
Huh?
So in other words, they're the enemy.
That's debatable.
Of course, as a detective
Never mind.
seeking the truth, mysteries are your greatest enemy.
Well, let's continue the walking.
What is that?
Yep. I really like the design as it, like, the map changes as the walking happens.
What the? There are monsters here!
Well, she did kind of explain that earlier, that there would be. Good
That's
question.
a mystery phantom.
Knowing Shinigami, she definitely would want to know that.
A mystery phantom? What's that?
Well, we're about to find
I
out.
told you that cues make mysteries materialize, right?
We're about to find out what the fuck that is.
Well, if there's someone in the real world trying to interfere with the case, that person also materializes.
So in this case, that would be the, what's its name? The guy who had a really big chain-smoking habit, it seemed.
That's a mystery phantom.
Interfering with the case? Hey, doesn't he kind of look like Swank of the Peacekeepers?
Yeah, and he's busting it down sexual style.
If the peacekeepers are tied up in this, then maybe this incident has something to do with Amaterasu Corporation.
You're the culprit.
Also, that art style looks amazing. Like, this game definitely knows what they're doing with art.
Huh?
Also, how's everything sounding on your guys' end? I tried to do some adjustment yesterday to make sure everything sounded correct, but couldn't
Since all
guarantee
the
it.
other passengers on the train are dead, you're the only one who could have done the crime. So you're the culprit. That's the truth behind this case.
Master, he's trying to frame you to bury the case. If you can't get past this, you can't reach the truth.
What do I do? Should I just run away?
A detective doesn't run from a mystery. You gotta defeat him.
Oh, I just noticed Shinigami has 2 little fangs. Oh, good. Good to hear. Good to hear that everything sounds good. I did some research on what audio levels should be and all that, so I was hoping it would sound good.
Defeat him? How?
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
No!
Huh?
She is. Like, let's be real here, she definitely is.
Just say, I am.
I am!
And we get a little cutscene of her. Hell yeah! It should have been me, not him. Really should have been me, not him. She's a magician. I agree. A very lucky bastard indeed.
What? A sword?
I call it the Solution Blade. It's a sword with special powers to affect things inside the Mystery Labyrinth.
Danganronpa has a gun. This game has a blade.
Use that to boom kill the Mystery Phantom. Let's do this.
Yay, we get to commit murder.
Whoa, slow down. How do I use this?
Yuma, here's a little suggestion. It's a sword. Use it as such.
I'm sure you'll figure it out eventually. Anyway,
Well then,
damage you take here is nothing to sniff at. It's not like an injury in the real world, but still. The more and more your mind realizes you've been hurt here, oh boy.
also this game is packed with a ton of references. Like her transformation was a Sailor Moon reference, so.
You'll wind up brain dead. It'll be game over, time to start from the beginning again.
Alright, let's not fail this.
No one wants that, so you'd better be super careful.
Well, let's fail this several times. Let's figure this out. What could go wrong? Really is. Reasoning deathmatch. I'm gonna cut his kneecaps. Huh?
No need to draw this out. You're the culprit behind this case.
I don't like how it didn't give
You
me.
murdered 5 bastard detectives. That's the only explanation. Everyone else is dead.
Can't remember how to
You're
jump.
the-
This is okay. So, quick little explanation because it didn't give me the tutorial. Basically, I'm dodging left and right. The closer I get to the attack and then dodge, I get just a little bonus meter. I feel like there was a jump, but I can't confirm that.
Only one who could have done the
There it is.
crime.
Oh, I was supposed to do that. Treat me like I'm culprit. What should I do?
Master!
You have to prove you're not, Master. Look for a clue in the solution keys. Or something that proves I'm not the culprit?
No need to draw this. You're the
Culprit behind this case! You murdered 5 bastard detectives!
No, I didn't.
That's the only explanation. Everyone else is dead. You're the only one who
could have done the crime.
Hi, Neko.
I'll slash through this mystery.
You could have said, I'll cut through those words. You really could have, and it would have been a beautiful reference.
No! There's no way I could have done it! I wasn't conscious the whole time because I drank the drugged coffee in the dining car.
It's no use. Your deduction is wrong.
Alright, the testimony of 2
You
detectives.
were the whole.
Or it would be Apex and Fuchi's fortes prove there are no other passengers besides the 6 people inside the car. The other one is the Zhang's forte is photography. You can pull. Oh wait. Oh, it's up and down, not left and right. An image that's saved on cell phone by Zhang's forte. It clearly shows Yuma drinking from a cup of coffee. Since we're proving we did drink from the coffee, I think it's that one.
Time. Ridiculous. You're the culprit. You knew it was drugged. That's how you avoided being knocked out. The other detectives were drugged.
Oh, I can also do that.
You went around killing them all. You're busted. You took the laced coffee and only pretended to drink it.
This is the truth! Kange's photography footage showed me drinking the coffee. That proves I wasn't faking anything.
Also, I like how this game called him a swank. Very British.
Did I defeat it?
See? No matter how weak you are, things will turn out fine, as long as I'm here.
Oh, clearly, yeah.
He tried to frame me as the culprit.
Interesting.
Yes, that's what Amaterasu Corp is doing. They want to set you up and call it a day.
Interesting information.
That's why
right
the peacekeepers barged in as soon as the train hit the station. They probably planned this.
Interesting.
So they knew what was going to happen. Then the culprit works for Amaterasu?
Or someone hired by them. Either way, the peacekeepers want to hide who did it.
So the reason Control Headquarters didn't
I
respond
agree,
to the
Scoops.
emergency calls was
We'll
because of
definitely
Amaterasu?
be fine. We're in some great hands.
Probably. Now that we know what they're aiming for, we're one step closer to the truth. Let's keep this up and unriddle this mystery labyrinth so we can get to the truth.
You're awfully casual about this. My life is at stake here.
Yay, more walking.
It's all
Oh, whoa,
thanks
whoa.
to
Whoops.
me.
There's gotta be a way. Okay. I understand now that Mystery Labyrinth is the case's mysteries given shape. But what do you do here, Shinigami? Simply put, I'm the one and only cutie that can directly interact with the Mystery Labyrinth. The progress you've made in the Mystery Labyrinth, solving these mysteries here. It's all thanks to me.
How are you able to do this?
I do have to read. I thought there was a sprint button.
I don't know what to tell you. I've always
And there
been able
isn't.
to do this, so I forgot how. More importantly, you got drugged and knocked out. You are so pitiful, Master. No wonder you're rattling around like a toddler.
I thought I was dizzy because I've got this weird ghost thing haunting me.
Huh?
She's not weird.
Making a pact with me won't make you dizzy. It just reduces your lifespan by a lot.
Ah, there's the caveat.
You're kidding, right?
Yep, there's the caveat.
Anyway, who do you think is the culprit, Master? Do you have any guesses?
If the drinks were drugged in the dining car, the culprit must have been on the train before anyone else.
Oh, so then all you have to do is ask around and figure out what order everyone got on board. Oh, wait a minute. You can't, because they're all dead!
Gosh dang it.
You aren't taking this very seriously, are you?
She's really not. Like, so it's pretty obvious that she's not. More running.
This place. Whoa. The path is forked in two. Which way should I go?
This fork in the path is also a materialized mystery, so you should know which way to go if you solve it. First, let's clarify what mystery this is exactly.
Huh? How do you do that?
Like this.
That's a scythe.
Huh?
And that's our blood.
Blood! Blood!
Quit overreacting, Master. This is a mystery labyrinth. It's fine. Anyway, take a look. I'll use the blood of the Truth Seeker as a conduit to expose the mystery blocking the path.
Is that a question?
That's the mystery
No, it's a
standing in your
statement,
way.
clearly.
You just need to pick the right path and head on through.
6 on the train. It must mean the 6 master detectives, including me, right?
Well, damn indeed.
If I don't think the culprit is among the 6 on the train, then I should take the right path, which says no. But if I think the culprit is one of the 6 on board, I need to take the left path that says yes. Which is it?
So what do we think, Scoobs? Is the culprit one of them? Or us? So I'll go whichever path you think it is. Also, tape physics. Let's see what she has to say.
Then,
Was the culprit among 6 people or not?
Master,
Pick the door you think is right. Time to see if your deductions are up to snuff, Master. Alright, you think so? Let's go to it.
so you think the culprit is one of the 6 on the train, right?
Yes. Let's see.
Right here! Okay, let's go.
We got a saving point. Very interesting.
Can I go through now?
Oh, you got it right? Not bad at all, Master.
He walks through the door and then asks if he can go through the door. Something doesn't add up there. Just... that doesn't seem right. Oh, it's that guy again.
Ah! Something happened! Why? Did I make the wrong choice?
It's trying to bury the truth again. Go get him, Master.
Oh, cut through those words. Please don't sue me, Danganronpa. Just my 2 detectives or the map?
Your deduction is wrong. Other than the 6 on the train, you must have had an accomplice.
This is the truth!
We already know what the testimony of 2 detectives are. It says there was only 6 of us on the train.
2 master detectives used their abilities to prove that only 6 people were on the train. If it was only one person, they could have been lying or an imposter. But 2 of them means there can be no mistake.
It would be pretty sus if it was only one of them.
Wrong! Your reasoning is completely off.
Ah, dang it.
What good?
Alright, let's see what we got. Victims all burned to death according to the Peacekeeper's report. And according to the log, the train did not stop once. It is extremely unlikely that someone boarded the train while it was in motion.
That testimony even do? Your accomplice just wasn't there when those 2 checked. Came aboard
Oh, so it's the
after
log.
that.
Because it didn't stop at all.
So what if the windows don't open? While everyone was knocked out, you secretly stopped the train and let your partner board.
No, I didn't.
Flash through this mystery!
So close to I'll cut through those words. So close. I know you can do it, Dave.
The backup control room's operation log showed that the train never stopped. And the doors won't open unless the train stops. So it's impossible for someone to have gotten on during the trip.
Also, if you can see in her hover animation, Shinigami does have jiggle physics.
Damn.
slight bounces. Absolutely perfect. In every way possible.
Looks like you're getting the hang of this, Master. You've learned to ruthlessly cut down any who stand in your way.
You make it sound like I'm the bad guy here. Hey, I was wondering...
Oh, I can walk now.
If the mystery
Walking
labyrinth
simulator
is trying
time.
to block people from seeking the truth,
It's cool.
wouldn't it reject my answers, even if they're right?
That's a good point.
Or maybe the questions themselves could be lies.
Again, good point.
No chance. A mystery labyrinth has no self-will. It can't lie or create things not based on the real-world mystery.
Oh, we just basically fought that big guy again, and he was like, oh, clearly you had an accomplice. He just boarded the train once you knocked everyone out. And we had just proved that wrong because the train did not stop at all according to a operations log. And I pointed out the fact that Shinigami has jiggle physics. As one should.
This place is a direct manifestation of a mystery. You can always progress as long as you keep solving it.
But in theory, yes, your door was also a correct choice. Yes, one of them did it. One of the 6 people did it.
In that sense, the labyrinth is fair. It won't cheat you.
And Shinigami's also explaining how the labyrinth cannot lie to you, so everything that is letting you progress is true. Yeah.
I see. That's a relief.
They're small, but they're there. It's perfect.
By the way, about the culprit being one of the 6 of you, how could the culprit commit the crime when all the other passengers besides you were dead?
Good question. Ooh, another door. This one looks different.
Another fork in the road.
No, we're gonna have to get cut again.
This is how we reach the truth. It reflects how problems are really solved, doesn't it?
That is true.
Well, I don't know if I've ever actually solved a mystery on my own. I don't remember it all.
It doesn't matter. You just need to solve the mystery in front of us.
True. And there it is again. Everyone was dead, so how did the culprit pull it off?
Say,
This time, yours truly is gonna help think it through. You just leave all the heavy lifting to your lovely Mystery Labyrinth guide. Very lovely, I agree. But yeah, so our doors are commit sewer slide, after the crime, or played dead.
Yeah.
Really? That'd be a big help. I mean, she said she was gonna do the heavy lifting.
come on.
I'm still thinking here. Don't choose yet.
Huh?
Oh? I guess I'll think about the opposite door. Well, let's go over to the opposite door.
Oh, I got it. Master, leave this to me. This has to be the right answer. Follow me.
Hey, wait!
That's a chain. You know what?
The culprit just
Yeah,
played
he's a
dead.
very lucky bastard.
Because if they did commit suicide after the crime, they'd be dead right now. And that's no fun at all.
Interesting logic.
That's your reasoning? Wait, what's this chain?
I don't know, but I don't care. I have now learned something she's into.
I told you we share mind and body. The chain
Exactly.
is proof of
It should have been me, not him.
that. A relationship can never be broken apart.
Again, really wish it was me.
That's terrible.
Please.
It's not.
You should consider yourself lucky you're being haunted by a cutie like me.
I agree. He is one lucky bastard.
so tired. I pulled you up here, so you can walk the rest of the way yourself.
Dang it.
I didn't ask you to do that.
More walking.
So you think this path will lead toward the truth, right?
No idea. This is a labyrinth. It's pretty common to encounter dead ends.
It's interesting.
Whoa, watch out!
Up. Ooh, interesting.
See? What did I tell you? Dead end.
Don't sound so proud of yourself. You chose this path, Shinigami.
That is
If it's
true.
a dead end, maybe the culprit wasn't just plain dead.
I searched all 5 bodies, and they were, without a doubt, dead.
Oh, so the answer isn't plain dead. Let's turn back.
You changed your mind already?
Scoops seems to be on a roll.
Exploring all possibilities is an important part of beating a mystery labyrinth. I'm so awesome.
Also, those are cows in the back and just floating. Perfect.
By the way, I did say I can guide you through the mystery labyrinth. But I'm not that good at solving mysteries.
You could have said that a little earlier.
That's a fair point, Scoops.
I just want to help. I like when you rely on me, Master.
Anyway, what's going on in the real world while we're in the mystery labyrinth?
It's a Zewardle moment. It's frozen.
Time has stopped on the other side. We're sort of set apart from the normal flow of time while we're here.
See? Zewardle.
In other words, you're still surrounded by peacekeepers.
Oh, dang.
So if we return without solving the mystery, we'll just be captured.
As a result, this murder case will remain unsolved and linger in people's memories as a serious crime. Naturally, this mystery labyrinth will also survive. And that creates an even bigger problem.
Which is?
Leaving a case unsolved means that it will go down in history that way. The more bizarre a mystery is, the more it attracts people's interest. And the more people rack their brains about that mystery, the bigger the mystery labyrinth gets. Eventually, the mystery labyrinth would gain enough power to start affecting the real world. It would
Interesting.
implant insidious ideas into people's minds, creating more murderers and, in turn, new mystery labyrinths.
That's actually a really interesting
Labyrinths
point.
can create endless cycles. That's why it's best to cut it off as soon as possible.
It sounds way more daunting than I thought.
Well, clearly because it is.
Ah, we're finally back. The other route is commit suicide after the crime. There's no other option, so it has to be the right answer.
Yeah. Really does. Also, how'd you fail a 50-50? But yeah, as you can see, Scoops, just like jiggle physics. I shall go. Yeah, this is such a good game. Like, super good
Careful.
art style, really cool plot. And this is only the first chapter.
But to commit suicide after the crime would mean... After killing the other 4, the culprit killed themselves, right? Is that really the right answer?
I don't think you know what the word
Mystery labyrinth's
Sudoku
roots represent logical deduction. If there's only one route, then it's the only possibility. I think the only option left is the culprit off himself. We just need to find that suicidal pest.
Walking simulator. Yeah.
Ah! What's going on here?
It's a mine part.
This is part of the mystery materializing. You just need to solve it.
Yay!
Up,
Donkey
Master!
Kong time.
Concentrate.
who was the last person to die during this incident? She really does have thick thighs. Well, not the culprit. The other two are alive.
If the culprit committed suicide after the crime, then the last person that died should be the culprit.
Yes.
Right, because they wouldn't be able to kill someone else if they off themselves already. Nice work. Come on, let's try again.
Alright, speed reading. Who set fire to the dead culprit? Yuma, the victim, the culprit. Well, we were asleep, and there's 5 or 4
The person who
victims.
started the fires must be the culprit.
All 5 burned to death, so the culprit who died last totally burned himself. Come on, let's try again.
Who's the last person to be burned to death? Silch, Zhang, or Apex? Apex was the last body we saw.
We're gonna crash!
Interesting.
Come on, let's try again.
Not yet! One who burned the other 4, then set themselves on fire, is Zilch!
Interesting.
Bingo! You did it, Master! But you know, setting aside the idea that the culprit was the last to die, why would it be Detective Four Eyes? Didn't we discover his body first?
According to the Peacekeepers, the victims all burned to death, right? But when we first found Zilch in Car 1, he wasn't burnt yet.
That is true.
If that's the case, that means he must have burned to death after that. Although, everyone else we found after him had already died from burns.
Yep.
Alright. So if they all burned to death, then the last one who died could be Detective Four Eyes.
I think the culprit killed everyone in the opposite order of how we found their corpses.
Oh, Apex, Sange, Gucci. I can't remember her name. Goldmine and Zilch.
Starting from Car 5, he killed them in order one by one, then set himself on fire in Car 1.
So Detective Four Eyes is without a doubt the culprit, but he committed suicide, huh?
The door!
Interesting. What didn't you say? Our good boy might not be the best boy after all.
It worked?
See, I told you it would be fine. I'm such a terrific guide.
Yeah. Is that the end of it?
I guess that's everything. Seems easier than I thought. What's wrong, Master?
I'm
Interesting.
wondering if that's really all that happened. Something about this seems off.
It does? You think so?
Ah! What's going on?
Conclusion. Zilch killed the other 4.
Conclusion? Is
Set
this
fire to
the
himself.
truth behind the case?
There's only one door. No other options. Maybe this really is the end. Kind of a simple conclusion despite 5 people dying.
True.
Well, I hope this was a helpful tutorial for you, Master.
Wait. Mystery labyrinths contain all the mysteries of the real-world case, including things like misdirection, right? Which means this could be an attempt by the culprit to mislead us.
So, you don't think this is the truth? What makes you say that?
I'm not sure, but I have a feeling the case isn't closed yet.
If so, then this door could be a fake.
True.
How how can we tell?
If you think it's fake, why not try breaking it? It'll be bad news if you're wrong, though. And I won't tell you exactly what will happen. I don't want to affect your judgment.
Fair.
You've already affected my judgment. I guess the only way to find out is to destroy it. How do I do that?
What do you think, Scoobs? Do we open it or do we destroy it? Our character really thinks this isn't correct. And our character hasn't been wrong yet. And that would mean the best boy really wasn't. And I made a whole good boy command for nothing. We're opening it. Alright, we're going off the observation that Zilch killed himself. Or killed the other four, then killed himself.
What is that?
Uh-oh! Master got crushed to death by a Q. You didn't really think the solution would be that easy, did you? If it ended that way, we'd get complaints about how lame it was.
Fair. Game design, after all.
Okay, let's try this again from the front of the door. Take 2, action!
But that means our good boy didn't do it, or he didn't kill the other four, then set himself on fire. Our best
So
boy
it was
has.
fake. It was the culprit trying to throw us off the trail.
This command's still useful.
You should have just quit while you were ahead.
I mean, I don't think I have the command on a
It's rare for a fake
cooldown.
exit to appear. This mystery labyrinth is way tougher than I thought. Master, don't let your guard down.
Make sure you drop your money before you drop dead. I promise I'll show mercy to your wallet.
But yeah, Zilch is still a good boy. That's good, at least. Knife and corpse, and Melamie's corpse.
The culprit must be Zilch. Reason is obvious. Zilch is the only one who could have done the crime. He burned the 4 passed out victims, then set himself on fire, and died from immolation.
When we saw him, there was a knife in his body.
No. Now that I think about it, Zilch's suicide by fire doesn't make sense. Because when I saw Zilch through the window, there was a knife in his chest.
True.
If he burned himself, then why would there be a knife stuck there?
You little brat. Fine. I'll answer you.
Bloodstain on interior lock. Coffee and
Why
dining.
was the knife stuck in the body? Of course I know why.
Oh, yeah. I forgot I can also slash noise now.
It was to knock himself out. He stabbed himself so he would pass out easy. Then set himself on fire.
Oh, yeah.
Dying by fire is a painful way to go.
Oh, the
He
coffee
wanted
then.
to make it less painful. The culprit has to be Zilch. He committed suicide by self-immolation.
So he stabbed himself with a knife because there was no other way to knock himself out?
That's true.
No, he wouldn't have had to go through all that just to pass out.
Why was the knife stuck in the body?
Of course I know why. He was to knock himself out.
Ow.
He stabbed himself.
So he would pass out easier. Then set himself on fire. Dying by fire is a painful way to go. He wanted to make it less painful. The culprit has to be Zilch. He committed suicide by self-immolation. Why was the knife stuck in the body?
Alright, let's not,
Of course I know.
Why?
let's, not mess up here.
It was to knock himself out.
I'll slash through this mystery. If his plan was to fall unconscious, he would have used the drugged coffee in the dining car. That's a much easier way to pass out.
True? Ugh. I'm sad we haven't seen my favorite mini game yet.
I see. So they're trying to mislead you about the cause of death for Detective Four Eyes.
Right. The Peacekeeper said all the detectives burned to death. But Zilch's corpse in the first car is different.
True?
To me, it looked more like he was stabbed to death.
So the Peacekeeper's report was a lie? But they have no reason to do that.
Except for to pin the blame on us.
If they wanted to set you up as the culprit, they'd be raising questions by fabricating reports.
Yeah, you're right. They all must have died by fire, after all. And for some reason, only Zilch appeared to have been stabbed to death. I get it. So that's what was bothering me. But no matter how hard I think about it, I can't seem to figure out what happened next.
Huh? Why's that?
I don't have enough clues about Zilch in the first car. I should have investigated it more after discovering the body, but I was too preoccupied with calling for help.
So we're stuck right here. I don't see any other routes to break through this mystery. I don't even know what mystery we gotta solve right now.
Interesting.
But I do know there can't be a labyrinth without a goal. The truth is always behind a mystery. You wish you had investigated more, right? So, you think you'd have the answer if you'd done that?
Huh? Yeah, maybe.
Oh, fine. My secret weapon is so draining, I try to avoid using it as much as possible. But I just love it when you rely on me, Master.
I have a bad feeling about this. What are you trying to do?
What do you think, dude?
This is all for you, Master.
Doc.
Ready, Master?
Huh? Wait!
We get to see this crime scene again. For him.
Ow.
What's going on?
I'm extracting your memory and materializing it inside the mystery labyrinth. This is my super cute special weapon. See, if you investigate here, you might make some new discoveries.
It really that. He got punched, and it created this.
Oh, the shock from all this is making my head spin.
Usually when you get punched super hard, you lose your memories, not regain them.
You don't have any time to waste, Master. This was pumped out of that slow brain of yours, so don't assume it'll stick around for long. You have until the pain in your head clears up. Now hurry and investigate.
Got it. I'll hurry.
Okay. Crime scene recreation.
This blanket is mostly burned, but some parts near the knife are unscathed. It It doesn't look like there's blood on the blanket at all. But how could that be?
Bloodless blanket. A burnt blanket that was placed over the corpse. There is no blood on it.
Oh, so I can get solution keys here too.
You may have seen it, but forgotten. That just means you didn't think anything of it at the time. But it is in your memory, so you can use it as a clue.
You can do that? You're incredible, Shinigami.
She really is.
Go on, keep complimenting me.
Oh god. So first she likes chains. And now she has a praise kink. What's next? Nothing there. Cushion.
Huh? This cushion. Was it always there? Also, it looks like it has a hole in the middle of it. It was made by something sharp. What did this?
All the guys know what that hole's for. Cushion with hole. A cushion found next to a bed has a hole in it, as if it was punctured by something sharp. Crime scene recreated. I knew I'd get that reaction.
Oh, it's fading. I guess the pain is starting to go away too.
Looks like time's up. Well, did you find anything?
Yeah, I think I see the contradiction here. Although I'm not completely sold on it.
Come on, this is where you're supposed to declare, I've solved the mystery. Well, if you think you're on the right track, then I guess we should do this next.
Do what?
It's for when you're stuck in your deductions. Remember what I said earlier? Every labyrinth has a goal.
True.
So even when you're stuck, there's always a way out. And we're gonna find it by working together.
Yay.
Working
Teamwork.
together?
Lay it all out, Master!
Ready, Scoobs? This was the mini game I was talking about. Best mini game in any game ever. Cushion with hole. Love this one. Shinigami puzzle.
Try to solve it lickety-split!
Detective Silch's death was actually a blank herring. I have 145, obviously. Oh, I have to grab Soul Key and throw Soul Blade. Okay, so X, throw the blade at that to break it. Yeah. Like I said, it's a beach episode. And she gets launched to space. Like I said, the game knew what they were doing with this character.
That's right. When I saw Zilch through the window, it appeared as if the knife was stuck in his chest. But in actuality, he stabbed the blanket-wrapped cushion to make it look like he had been stabbed. That's why the blanket didn't have blood on it, even though the cushion was stabbed through. Zilch's death was a red herring. It was meant to mislead us.
That's a treasure chest. Red herring. Silcher's death was just a red herring to hide the truth.
It's a new solution key.
If it was a red herring, that means he wasn't really dead.
Yeah, Zilch was faking his death to fool us. That knife was just to trick me into thinking he was dead when I looked through the window. But the Peacekeeper's report saying they all burned to death created a contradiction.
So the culprit was just plain dead. It's exactly what I said.
In a roundabout way, yes.
True.
Which means that dead end in the abyss could have a new path now. Let's hurry back!
Speedrun. Speedrun. I remember, is there something I am missing about this mystery labyrinth? Oh yeah, I have skill points. I forgot about that. Speedwalk, yeah. Yeah, I forgot. I have a skill tree. So as I complete puzzles in the mystery labyrinth, I will unlock skill points. So I can use skill points to do stuff. Shinigami puzzle sequence, remove one solution's key. Shinigami will barf up. We stand one more. And reasonable deathmatch sequences shorten the assist ability's recover time. Do this. And we'll equip it. During Shinigami's post sequence, slow down the rotation speed of the barrel. I don't think I need that. Move one incorrect solution key. The number of selected solution keys cannot be one or less. We'll build evenly. Max, I can have 7. Reduce the number of colored words in the Mystery Phantom statement, making it easier to identify what to repel. Oh wait, yeah, we'll equip it. In reasoning deathmatch sequence, remove one incorrect solution key. Sure. Come on, let me do it. And we'll equip it. Perfect. Now we've got our build. To start, at least. Wonder if I go to options, if there's a way to turn on my tutorials. So there is running. Oh, never mind.
What's wrong?
It's too much of a hassle to go all the way back there. I don't want to walk anymore.
But walking's fun.
Some guy you are. Besides, you're not even walking.
I despise effort and hard work. I want to head back the easy way. Oh, I know! I have a convenient transportation method, thanks to my awesomeness. It lets us go anywhere you've been before. Now is the perfect time to use it.
What's convenient? Solm or Ivk? We'll go Ivk.
A mysterious force is blocking you from casting this spell.
What the?
That spell will let you escape from within a labyrinth.
Oh.
You can't use it inside the mystery labyrinth. Anyway, time to pick again.
Sure.
Where we go? Zoom.
See? Super easy.
Yeah, sure.
But unfortunately, using it does drain a little bit.
Drain a little bit of what? Do you have MP or something?
Your lifespan.
Oh boy.
My lifespan? Again?
So we've passed through how did the culprit pull it off junction and have taken the played dead turn again. And now that we have a new solution key, I'm sure we can solve this mystery and access what's ahead.
Let's give it a try.
It's a door. You're gonna be dead by the end of the game. What proves culprit played dead? Red herring. Yeah, he really is with these powers. Like, oh boy.
Zilch was trying to trick us into thinking he'd killed himself. bridge!
See, didn't I say the path would appear? It's all because we found the right deductive clue to break through.
So Shinigami was correct in this step.
I'm so amazing. You can pat me on the head if you want, Master.
That's not the only thing I want to pat, but let's be honest here.
Well, maybe later. We opened the Play Dead route thanks to the corpse red herring solution key.
Amen, brother.
So Zilch really faked his death to mislead us.
If so, he is absolutely the culprit. Now, we just need to prove it.
But even if the Mystery Labyrinth is fair when it comes to solving mysteries, the real world will be different, right? What if Amaterasu Corp decides to protect the culprit, even if we prove who really did it?
Oh, you're worried they'll just cover it up? No need to worry about that.
Huh? Why's that?
Let's save the fun for later.
Oh, the ground! It's falling apart!
You better run, Master!
Why? Wasn't this the right route?
Maybe the logic still has some holes in it.
Run, boy.
Ah!
Master, you better concentrate!
Chokes him out. Was what you must saw through the window actually Such? Yes or no? Yes.
When I saw Zilch through the window, he was faking his death with a knife through the cushion. That was definitely the real Zilch.
Was the burnt corpse in car 1 actually Silch? No.
The corpse I investigated was real, it just wasn't Zilch's corpse.
Which makes things interesting now.
In other words, Zilch swapped himself out for a real corpse.
But whose corpse was it? Is the question. Silch swapped places with the corpse in the infirmary before you entered or after you entered? Would it have been before?
The corpse was switched right before I broke the infirmary window to open the lock. The blazing fire had filled the room with smoke, so I couldn't make anything out through the window. Zilch used that smoke as cover to switch himself with a dead body.
I get it. The fire wasn't only there to show he died from burning. It was also a smokescreen to swap out the corpse.
But the question is, whose corpse is it?
Right. In the smoke, he switched places with a corpse he had hit.
Next up, you need to deduce where the corpse was hidden.
Because the room was filled with smoke, he needed to put the body somewhere he could access immediately.
Where are you thinking?
If he needed to get to the body as quickly as possible, only one place makes sense.
Spot selection. Where would it be? Silch's power? It was... He said it was he can communicate with animals and control them.
Here,
Would have to be under the bed.
that's it! The burnt corpse was hidden right there. Hey! Jeez, one after another. This is really bad for my heart.
We're not
Really
done
is.
yet. Hurry, let's speed it up.
Shinigami, you might be fine because you're floating around, but this is really tough for me.
Fair.
I can't believe it. He had the corpse hidden under the blanket?
What if he killed one of the detectives and then replaced them? Interesting deduction. Just hold on to that thought. I would say just think back on what each body looks like. Because there's still quite a bit more to this story. All we do is walk. Walk, walk, walk.
So, that four-eyed detective was sleeping next to a dead body. I'm so jealous!
Oh god, she's into necrophilia.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Same.
Zilch was lying in bed with the corpse. He got up once the smoke screen was ready. He took the corpse out from under the blanket, pulled the knife out of the cushion, and stabbed it. That way, even after he switched with the corpse, he could just hide to avoid me.
Where did Detective Four Eyes hide after that?
It must have been someplace with easy access, which must mean... under the bed. He could have quickly hid there.
True.
Which means, if you checked under the bed at the time, you would have caught that four-eyed idiot.
But back then, I was in such a hurry to warn the other master detectives. I'm sure he calculated all that too. He knew I'd panic.
Maybe he was planning to take advantage of you from the very beginning, and that's why he let you in.
Yeah, I think Zilch was the one who peeked into the restroom while I was sleeping there.
Very
I
interesting.
was supposed to be sleeping in the infirmary, so he must have planned to move me before committing the crimes. I passed out in the restroom, but that didn't hinder his plans, so he went with it.
Speaking of which, wasn't it Detective Four Eyes who told you to go to the first car?
Yeah, he must have planned to make me witness everything and set me up as the culprit.
Aha!
Well
I
played.
think I'm starting to see the whole picture now. Not bad, Master. Maybe you were a big shot detective before you lost your memories.
No. If I really was a great detective, I would have caught the culprit in the infirmary before any of this happened.
Blood.
I guess so.
Oh, let me take a random wing it raid. Yep, figured.
By the way,
I wing
look at
it.
the corpse he was hiding in the blanket.
How was Skullgirls?
That corpse? Well, again!
It's fun. That's good to hear. You've missed a little bit of the
I
story.
won't let you go any further.
And there's Wing It's link if you aren't subscribed to Wing It Scoops.
Getting in our way again, huh? If you stand against my ruthless master, he'll chop you up and stir-fry you with veggies for dinner.
Oh, also, I forgot to pin this for stream avatars.
I will not!
So basically what you've missed is, just to recap you all, we joined a train with 6 detectives. We were by ourselves, like, just us 6 on the train. All of them died but us. And we're finding out who killed them, and we found out one of them
I'm
faked
lending
their
you a
death.
hand from here on out. I'll assist you when you're in a pinch.
Huh? Assist?
Also, we have Shinigami.
It's the rule of the Mystery Labyrinth to assist whoever you're accompanying. Now let's go, Master.
You're Olimar. Yep, you're Olimar.
I won't let you pass! Enough of your nonsense!
Oh yeah, I should check our solution keys. Aphex's corpse. The burnt corpse thought to be Aphex had what appeared to be a stab wound in the chest. Similar to Silch's body, the face was burned beyond recognition. And Zange's corpse discovered in car 4. The entire body had been burnt to a crisp. Yeah, and Hardcap's Joker. Also, Wing It, I do have gambling over here, just for you to enjoy. Go with Aphex's corpse.
You think he swapped with a corpse? It'd be impossible to switch like that. Someone who could replace Zilch
Let's do it,
would
Master.
need to be the same size as him.
Yes, you are Joker
He didn't
Persona
have a bag
5.
that could carry a corpse. It would have been
You
down
never
at the
see it come.
station.
You
It'd
never
be
did?
impossible to get it on board. There was no corpse to replace anyway.
This is the truth.
We replaced it with the corpse with a knife wound in it. But yeah, I have a big selection of stream avatars you guys can pick
There's no
from.
need to bring an extra corpse for the swap. He just needed to
Also, let's
reuse
see
a
if,
dead body on the
we're lucky.
train.
Because I have a fun
Aphex's body from the 5th car.
class from one of the mods I've played, or one of the avatars of the stream I
He
think
and
I
Zilch
have.
are nearly the same height, and both have stab wounds in their chests. So the corpse that was switched
Dang it.
was Aphex's.
We got the Pumpkin King, not Master Hand. Sad.
Damn it! How could someone like you find the truth?
Also, this is basically the personification of the person who's pinning the crime on us.
Truth.
Oh yeah.
He looks completely obliterated.
Now we don't have to fight anymore.
Even if that's true, don't let your guard down. The mystery labyrinth isn't over yet. Stay alert until the very end.
But yeah, Shinigami is our guide. She is overly sexualized, and the game and her character knows it.
All right.
She is what me and Scoob called when we first saw her, Mommy.
Wow. Who would have thought that short-tempered idiot would be used for a body swap?
Thinking back, the reason the corpses in the 1st and 5th cars were burnt was to switch them out.
We really do love Mommy here.
But the corpse was so badly burned that I couldn't tell it was Aphex. That must be what the necklace was for, so I could identify him.
Well, reusing a corpse is rather environmentally friendly of the culprit, don't you think? He totally went green.
That's a way to put it. That's a way to put it for sure.
I mean, we gotta recycle everything in our day and age, so you gotta get the most value out of corpses too, you know?
There's some things I could say about that, but it would probably put me on a list. Slots might not work just because we're in a boss fight, but does the body have blood? I mean, all the bodies probably have blood, but then again, they were all burned alive, or burned to death, so no guarantees.
Zilch?
Plus, we've seen us get cut multiple times for blood.
Wait, I am not the culprit. I am a victim who was already killed.
Very crispy blood.
So,
We'll
Leave
call
me
it a
alone.
smoked blood.
Hey, he ran
Adds more
away!
flavor.
After him, Master!
Yeah.
You said the body in the first car's infirmary wasn't me, but Aphex?
That
But
should
you went to car
become
5
Ness.
after car 1 and discovered his corpse there.
It'll probably change after.
How is the corpse
boss
transported
fight.
from car 1 to car 5? That'd require moving past you.
That's right. If he slipped past us, when did that happen?
Good question. Also, flashbang. Dang, I kind of wish I saw what that sound was. Yeah, I know what the problem is.
Where did he run off to?
That above my video game capture. That would make more sense. So I have it set up like that.
mystery
Other
that
one.
needs to be solved.
Game capture. Stream avatars. That. Yeah, okay. I'm assuming that was a subscription, so. Because I also got a YouTube notification at the same time. Yeah. Thanks, RCAP, for the subscribe. For the subscribe. Yeah. For the subscription. When moving the body from car 1 to car 5, the culprit moved through the train, did not move through the train. Well, we would have seen him.
If he'd gone outside the train instead of through it, he could have passed us.
No, that's impossible.
You're good. You're good.
Impossible. 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 Impossible.
Oh no, it's Leon.
Impossible. 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 Impossible.
Not being subbed for. Yep.
Zilch turned into a mystery phantom!
Get him, Master! Boom, kill him until there's only a sorry slab of flesh left!
Also, now you can probably turn into Ness. As well be able to gamble with slots and roulette doing it. Because yes, I do have roulette set up as well. Reasoning deathmatch. Again.
If they didn't pass through the train, do you think a corpse was brought in from outside?
Oh, what we got? Blackout shaking. That's it. Yeah.
The windows are all locked shut. The door's locked when the train is moving. We know the train never stopped once. If the windows and doors are shut, there's no way to get out while the train is moving.
Yeah, let's get that field.
No issues occurred during the train's operation.
That's not true.
Even if you could get out, a body could not get in.
What if Danganronpa was... You know, okay. I'll give you that. This is definitely a better version of Danganronpa. They may be fighting words to the Danganronpa community, but...
Well...
I this is definitely just way better. Because in what other game? That's the same. Yeah, exactly. No joke made a joke about that earlier. About how.
The doors lock when the train is moving. We know the train never stopped once. If the windows and doors are shut,
There's no way to get out while the train is moving.
no issues occur during
During the train's operation.
operation.
Even if you could,
Get out. A body could not get in.
What if Danganronpa had unique character designs and not just references?
You think the
True.
corpse was brought in from outside? The windows are all locked shut. The doors lock when the train is moving. We know the train never stopped once. If the windows and doors are shut, there's no way to get out.
while the train is moving.
Third time's the charm.
No issues
Occur during the train.
train's operation.
There we go.
The truth!
Plus, this game has a furry. Danganronpa doesn't.
No, there was something strange.
Also,
The blackout and shaking that happened.
this game
when I was
has a
in
mommy
car 2
character.
and car 4.
Danganronpa ain't allowed that because they're teenagers.
When the blackout occurred and the shaking started, I'm certain something else happened in the train. Maybe it has something to do with the mystery of the moving corpse.
Don't be stupid.
Oh
So
no,
what if there
Ness
was a
has
little
become a
blackout and
gambler.
some gentle swaying.
And Ness won gambling. Oh no.
Forget the shaking.
Sorted plates and the backup control system.
In the blackout. They were nothing but coincidences. The blackout was just a bad contact.
We'll see.
The shaking was the tunnel air pressure. There's nothing odd about that. It's all just a coincidence. It's impossible to include that in a criminal plot.
Come on.
It's such a careful, calculated crime. Really all be that coincidence?
No.
It's no coincidence. Culprit planned all of it.
Forget the shaking and the blackout. They were nothing but coincidences. The blackout was just a bad contact.
I'll slash through this mystery.
But you could really cut through those words, because this game is made by the same people who made Danganronpa. It was Spike Chunsoft.
No, the blackout didn't occur because of a connection failure. It was due to the main control system failing and switching to the backup control system.
Control system automatically manages the electricity within the train. When the main control system fails, we switch to the backup system after 1 second.
The blackout occurred during that 1 second when the system switched over.
Oh no, it's a train.
Hey, he ran away. A fleeing phantom is a bad phantom.
Is there such a thing as a good phantom?
Danny.
Man, you gotta keep solving the mystery and boom, kill that mystery phantom.
Danny is a good phantom. And if you don't agree, you're evil.
Master, you may know the cause of the blackout, but what does that have to do with how the corpse was moved?
The failed main control system was in Car 1, where the body swap occurred. If so, then the main control system's failure must have something to do with moving the corpse.
So maybe the culprit broke the main control system. He must have attempted to stop the train to bring in the corpse from the outside.
But the train never stopped. The operation log confirmed the train was moving the entire time. So I don't think he broke the system to bring the corpse in.
Then why did the main control system fail?
Because it did.
It must have something to do with moving the body.
But you're unsure exactly how, huh? In that case... I knew it! A mystery is blocking you!
Captain Falcon's stance, just him giving a thumbs up. I like
Anything
that.
blocking you in here is also a mystery. So let's solve it to keep on going.
Here's your blood, wing it. Main control system was lost when
So
car 1
this
was
is the question
blank.
we're facing right now.
The main control system must have failed because something happened in the first car. If that's true, what exactly happened? If it's related to the body being moved, then how?
Master's expression is so serious. He must be thinking hard. Well, as his mentor, I better think hard too. The main control
Think
system
hard
failing.
thoughts.
The blackout? The train shaking? Oh yeah! Why did the train shake like that? There was a blackout right before entering the tunnel that was caused by the main control system failing, but the culprit didn't destroy it, so the blackout happened because... wasn't there some shaking right before the blackout too? After the whole train shook, the blackout... I don't get it.
That's right! The train shook right
Hi,
before the
Crystal
blackout.
Birdie. How are
We still
you
don't know
doing
what
today?
caused that to happen. Whatever it was strong enough to make the entire train shake. It caused the main control system to fail and resulted in a blackout. If it had something to do with moving a body, then what must have happened was...
Ooh! Did I give you the assistance you needed? Close to solving the case now? Then it's time to combine our powers and solve this thing! Let's go, Master! Lay it all out!
Relaxing's always a good... Scoops, it's our favorite mini game again.
Try to solve it lickety-split!
Main control system was lost when car 1 was... I don't remember what that's for. Well... Who would dare kill best boy? Shake my head.
Twirling,
It was-
twirling, twirling. That's right!
E? Oh, damn it.
That's right!
Well, his death was a red herring.
Nice!
That's what we've got. It's D.
That's
Can I
right!
get both? Damn, I missed.
Go, go, go!
Detached.
That's right!
Because the backup power was on. Another great pose. 10 out of 10. Alright, and also, Crystal, if you don't want to be Daisy, I've got in the pin message our stream avatar link. Mom.
Could it be that the first
Fair
car
enough.
was separated from the train?
Huh? Separated? What? Seriously?
Yeah. The reason why the main control system failed was because the first car was cut off from the rest of the train we were riding in.
Let's keep going for now.
Oh, we got the beach episode again. More running.
Master, I don't really get it. What do you mean the first car was cut off?
The shaking happened just before the blackout, right?
I love that this game gets to have so
Did
much
it just
freedom.
shake?
In its case, thanks to being detached from the usual dangling wrap-up form. That is true.
What was that? The lights went out for a moment and came back on.
Like, you can tell it's influenced by Danganronpa. Like, there's some aspects in there that I can't tell, but Spike Chunsoft definitely, you can tell they have way more freedom with this game than Danganronpa. And I really like that.
At that time, the first car was disconnected from the rest of the Amaterasu Express. As a result, the main control system failed, and after a brief blackout, it switched to the backup.
But why cut off the first car? Why go through all that trouble?
Of course, to move the body in the train car. To do that.
Watch out! Ah! There it is again! It's bigger than ever!
How much longer will this keep happening? I feel like I'm going to suffocate.
Alright, good to know Yuma is not into choking.
Now's not the time to be suffocating!
More blood. More blood for Yuma.
Again?
Yes, again. The body was transported along with the
We
entire
need to resolve the mystery at
car.
hand.
Given that the first car was cut off so that the body could be moved. Right, I think I see what happened.
Seems like you got it. Let's do this! Lay it all out, Master!
Beach episode 3. Like I said, the game knew what they were doing with this character.
Let's work together as a team!
It was the entire car. I don't know what the keys do for this.
That's right! Ta-da!
And car was right here. And I'm glad the game knew what they were doing with this character. I have a few things to say about that pose, though. Oh, you feed the keys to Shinigami, but some keys are red herring clues. Okay, yeah, because for some reason when I got the new, restarted this, because I've played through this first chapter, the game never
That's right.
redid
He
my
transported the corpse
tutorials,
using the entire first car.
which was weird.
That's why the first car was disconnected.
Transported the corpse? With the entire car? Nonsense.
Oh no, he's even bigger furry.
Shut up! The first car is at the front of the train. Avex's corpse was in the fifth car, in the back. Even if you detach the front car, how do you move it all the way to the rear?
Furry transformation. I mean, he was already part fox. Now he's also part bird. And part snake with those eyes. So I don't think foxes or any type of birds have those slitted eyelids.
Master?
Or eyes.
Don't be scared.
But snakes.
Lots of villains transform after they've been cornered.
Calm down. Stay calm. Think. How could you swap the position of the first and
Cats
fifth
do.
cars?
Oh yeah, cats do have those eyelids. Or
If
eyes
I can answer that,
as well.
I can solve this mystery once and for all. How did it happen?
That reminds me. Master, earlier when you were talking about the shaking and mentioned the blackout? The blackout only happened once, but the shaking happened twice.
Yeah, it definitely shook 2 separate times. Right before entering the tunnel, and right after leaving it. The first time was when the train car was disconnected. But what about the second? Something happened to the train then, too. The shaking at the end of the tunnel felt similar to when Car 1 disconnected.
There's no point thinking about it. You're stuck in this labyrinth for all eternity.
Yeah, those eyes give me more of a snake feel, though. It's like how they're pointed, like the pointed ends, whereas cats have a little bit more round.
Master, here it comes!
And plus,
Solve the
snake is
mystery and
more
defeat him.
thematic. Because he's the culprit, so he would be considered a snake.
Your deductions aren't worth a damn thing. Because they're all wrong from the very beginning.
Also, this mystery labyrinth is going by way faster than I thought.
So it shook twice near the tunnel.
Solution keys, the route map, and the disordered plate. The signs of the mystery phantoms all go. Yeah, if I've only seen like the mystery phantoms for this first, we'll go the route map.
What of it?
Like, but I
You
don't
mean the
doubt
train
that
car was separated and connected?
this game's
Why would
design.
that even matter? Even if you managed to separate car 1, how could it be moved to the rear? The train was always running on the same tracks. There's no way to shuffle the train cars around. This is the truth.
Like, this game's just the whole design of the game is really good. Which
No. At that time, not all the cars were moving
just
on
really
the same
hard for
track.
a lot of games. So there's usually
The
something
track that
that's
the
always on.
Amaterasu Express was on, separated into double tracks right before entering the tunnel. So by taking advantage of the double tracks, it's possible to switch out the train cars.
Also, do you, I'm gonna drop this command. Do you like the, joke command I made? Because I knew about this plot twist, and I thought it'd be ironic when, Neko, Scoops, and us were like, yep, he's a good boy. I will be changing it
First time
after
the
this
train
stream,
was
though,
before
to
entering
the,
the tunnel, which was
exclamation
caused by
point
car
bad
one
boy,
separating.
and Good's just gonna get switched to true. You know what? I'll leave it. That's such a good point.
After that, the separated car 1 entered the other track, while the rest of the train proceeded on the main track. The two tracks rejoin after the tunnel. That's where car 1 connected to the end of the train. This is when the train shook for the second time.
You're right! The first car moved all the way to the back!
Normally, it's impossible for a single train car to function on its own. But
Silk
the
is
Amaterasu
best boy.
Express is special. The control system will supply electricity as programmed and drive the train. But all train cars on the train have motors that run autonomously.
If each train car can operate autonomously, then car 1 can function on its own! Doesn't that solve everything? It's time you gave up!
No, that's crazy.
Crazy? I was crazy once. And that's all I'm
Huh?
gonna say.
What?
Using your method to
He
rearrange
isn't?
the train cars would connect
I
the
gotta
first
think.
car to the end,
Why
which
not
would
any
leave
other
it behind the
characters?
5th car.
You know
In
what?
other words,
I'm happy
it
about
becomes
that.
the 6th
I'll,
car, but
guaranteed
that
to
doesn't
know.
exist. So, you're telling me you found Aphex's corpse in the non-existent 6th car?
Oh, you're right.
Do you get it? You're the one who's wrong. Everything you've deduced is wrong!
No, I'm not wrong.
Character in the first
Truth
chapter
lies
gets
just ahead
introduced
of
and
us.
they also have animal ears. That's all I'll say. Okay. I've probably forgotten
will
the
prove
character
it to
because
you.
I know I've played part of the first chapter. So I'll probably remember once it happens. Yes! Barrel again! Control
Try to
system
solve it
map.
lickety-split!
From start, the Amaterasu Express was the point car. So wait, I can feed these to her? Oh, okay. Interesting. Car 1 was made to look like Car 5 till now.
You can do
Okay.
it, Master!
Do a barrel roll! Oh wait, wrong. Wrong button. I get very questionable poses. And that's why we like her character.
Maybe the Amaterasu Express doesn't have 5 cars. What if there were only 4 cars
This
to
is
begin with?
fan service. It really
If
is.
that's the case,
And you know what?
then to me,
I'm all for
Car
it.
1 could be made to look like Car 5.
Huh? So there weren't 5 cars the whole time, but instead 4?
That's why Melanie said the 5th car's door was broken while we were in transit.
But you can't access the 5th car, the one at the end. The door appears to be broken and won't open. So it wasn't broken. The 4th car was actually the farthest one back from the get-go?
I'm sure the real 5th car was left behind at the station when we departed. So the train took off with only 4 cars. There was another Car 1 at our destination. If it connected upon arrival, then the train would have 5 cars again. So the Car 1 where I was knocked out became the 5th car at the end of the line. And when I was questioned by the Peacekeepers, the Car 1 there was another car prepared at the station specifically for this plot.
The real car 1 was waiting at the station's platform, then all the Peacekeepers there would have noticed it. So they were all in on it.
Correct.
Or you can assume that the Peacekeepers themselves were the ones who prepared the other Car 1. If there was another Car 1, then there would be something that sets it apart from the original Car 1. For example, the way the window glass was broken in the infirmary would be different from how I broke it.
You mean when you used the fire extinguisher to smash the infirmary's window? So they knew you would do that? That's how they were able to imitate it in the new Car 1?
I think I was set up to reach for that fire extinguisher. The fire extinguisher was left in a conspicuous spot in the hallway. They wanted me to use it to break the window.
Very interesting
That's
observation.
how they pulled off swapping the 1st and 5th cars while in transit. It was all a trap to set me up as the culprit. Isn't that right? Zilch?
Also, this may be a bold statement, but I prefer the mini games in these over the ones in Danganronpa. These just are a little more fun to them.
All right, we're almost there. Let's catch this culprit.
Especially this next one we're gonna see. This next one's really fun. Because there's still one minigame we have yet to find. Because it doesn't
Pretty
happen.
solid deduction. Very impressive.
Because Crystal, if you don't know, Scoobs, I'm assuming doesn't know anything about this game. Cryo doesn't know anything about this game.
Like I'm remembering it.
I only know up to like
Maybe I
this,
was
up
even
to
a
like the
high-ranking detective
first
in the
part of chapter
WDO.
1 as well.
Now's no time
But I
for
do
bragging.
know
You
some
still gotta
things
catch
I
him.
really shouldn't.
Right.
Because I got spoiled from a news article, decided to title their news article a very big spoiler. That has such beautiful
Everything
design.
feels different here.
Like, that looks so amazing.
This is just the calm before the storm. Be careful. You don't know what's gonna happen next. You know, making the first car look like the 5th was a really big trick to pull off.
So,
surprised
on the right
train
time to
cars could
finish the game?
disconnect and reconnect so
That's
smoothly.
fair. Like, games like these are pretty
Automatic
long.
operating system must have had it programmed before we departed.
Even the trick with the swapping train car?
Probably. It had to have been done
So
automatically.
many steps.
Well, it'd be easy for Amaterasu. They own the train.
That's what I'm worried about. Even if I obtain the truth here, won't they just ignore what I say and arrest me anyway?
I keep telling you not to worry about it. As long as you have the truth, the culprit can't escape.
Why are you so sure of that?
Okay, I don't have to walk up all the steps. We've reached the castle.
What is this?
It's a castle.
Looks like a fort to me.
I can also see a fort.
With this kind of protection, I bet the truth is in there for sure. You just have to destroy it.
So the truth is here.
Huh? Yes, it is.
You can't have the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
It's impossible to destroy this fortress. Just give up and leave!
Chapter 4 is your favorite chapter so far as well, for reasons that are very spoilery. Okay. It's good to know. I'll keep that in mind while I play.
Whenever a culprit takes a last stand like this, you know we're just a step away from unriddling this labyrinth. Master, time to show him how dangerous you really are. After all, he did try to set you up.
I'm not worried about that right now. We're so close to the truth. We gotta do this.
It's boom kill time!
Alright. It's the, pretty sure this is the final mini-game type that we will see. From at least what I know. Because in Danganronpa, you had the, final, like, you bring pictures to the panels. This one has something way better. There's too many games left. Okay, I only know of this one. I can't mentally, well, I mean like the minigame type. I don't mean like repeats in minigames. Oh, Warhammer 40,000 came out. Didn't know about that one. Big Shinigami.
Let's do this, Master!
I don't like how it didn't give me the tutorial. Let's see if I can remember off the top of my head. Oh, it just told me.
I won't let you have the truth. Go away! Give up and scram! Your
That's B.
deduction is wrong!
Oh, that was probably one I have to tackle.
Go away! Don't come near me! Don't come any closer! Stop it!
Deduction
Switching the
announcement.
first and fifth cards is
Oh
your
yeah, that is one.
imagination. It's a completely
Yeah,
baseless
I
lie.
guess I did miss one.
There's no evidence they ever swapped.
Okay, closing argument. Yeah. Destroy the wall with a solution.
Use the solution key to smash through the wall, Master!
Well, it would have to be the plate.
You're wrong! Huh? Come on!
No! There are traces of a swap! The warped plate from Car 5!
The reason that plate was burned so thoroughly is because originally it said Car 1. Left as it was, it would have messed up your plot to make Car 1 look like Car 5.
And if they had taken the plate from the original Car 5, this would have been a lot harder. Thank goodness
That's
they
why you made
didn't.
extra sure it was burned beyond recognition.
Here I go!
That's nonsense! I burned the plate to disguise it? No, I didn't do that! Stop it! Stop! Go away! Get away from me! Get away! Get away! It just happened to be easily burned! But with it burned, you have no way of knowing what number car it was.
Wiggity swoogity, she's coming for that booty.
So there's nothing backing up your deduction. You have no hard evidence proving that location was the first car.
Do we?
Looks like we need another solution key to boom kill him. Good luck, Master.
The blood
There
stain.
is proof! The bloodstain on the inner lock of the infirmary in Car 5!
The culprit probably didn't notice it. But I remember. It's my blood.
What?
When I was trying to get into the infirmary in Car 1, I cut my finger on the glass. When I reached through to unlock the latch, I must have gotten blood on it.
Again, if he didn't do this case would have been a lot harder.
But that bloodstain would have been hidden while the interlock was open. That's probably why the culprit missed it. My blood, which was left behind in Car 1, was found in Car 5. This proves that someone pulled off the car switching trick. This is the truth of the case.
Very strong. I guess he really isn't that much of a Coco head after all. Seems like it. Again, I would never want the last name Coco Head. Or Goldmine, for that matter. But yeah, oh well.
I'm not done yet!
What? He's still going? Let us boom kill you already!
If Car 1 became Car 5, then where did the culprit supposedly hiding in the infirmary go? You had to have checked the 5th car, but the culprit wasn't there!
Where did he hide?
The culprit must have been hiding somewhere in the 5th car. Probably someplace safe.
Somewhere where we knew we wouldn't be able to check?
Here.
The only area that was locked we couldn't see.
The culprit was hiding inside the main control room, which was locked shut the entire time. I didn't have the key, so I could never have gotten inside. I bet the culprit moved there from the infirmary while Car 1 was running on the 2nd track. If the train's management company, Amaterasu Corporation, was involved, the culprit may have had the key. And then they hid in a blind spot I couldn't see from the window. That's how they got past me.
It's not me! I'm not the culprit!
Great detective work! I call that a critical hit! He seems like he's barely standing.
Go for the
All
jugular.
that's left is to finish him off.
Finish him off? How do I do that?
Shove all your evidence into the solution blade and slash as hard as you can.
You got such a good cutscene. Like the shading and the art style, so good. This was called Chapter 0 instead of Prologue until I played the chapter and realized how long it was. Yeah, all these chapters are 6 minutes, or it's on average 6 hours. Okay. Closing argument time. Let's just take it through the lost and found. Where did Yuma rush? Whoops. Yeah, I forgot it didn't auto select. He ran to Yamateru's Express. What was used to put the detectives to sleep? That would be have to open it every time. Well, I can't do that yet because I don't have the key for it. What was used to break the window? That was the fire extinguisher. What was used as red herring? Knife and cushion. that, I unlocked the train detachment and the knockout drug, which was used for trains to sleep. Oh, okay. CR just slows it down a little. There was the culprit hiding under the bed. There was the culprit doing in the main control room. Detaching the train. Danganronpa's P3's closing arguments was always my favorite version of that minigame. So I'm glad this game's version of it played nearly exactly the same way. I agree that I really like it. Honestly, P3 is my favorite Danganronpa game. I'm excited for when Echo gets to that, and I'll probably be playing Danganronpa on my channel, but do a little more casual, so we can go actually watch free time events. When the car when it's detached, it's the blackout. Blackout happened. What did the culprit burn? Burned the car basically. What happened after exiting the tunnel? Got reattached. Which body was found last? That was Apex's. Who is the culprit? It's the good boy Silch. Mystery unraveled. You know, I could also play Danganronpa S on the channel since that's technically a roguelike.
Step right up!
And I do a lot of roguelikes on my channel.
5 master detectives slain before their time, and Amaterasu Corporation has master in their sights. Truth bombs are about to be dropped. Time for the deduction denouement!
The incident unfolded aboard the Amaterasu Express, which was on its way to Kanai Ward. I rushed onto the train as it was about to depart. At that time, the train was made up of 5 cars.
Oh, because you were
I
fast
thought
asleep in the
Apex
lost
was the culprit
master.
until the game proved
If you kept
that
snoozing,
Silch's
the
body
case
was
would
the
never be
fake one.
solved.
So the first time I played this, I had a hunch that something was off with Silch's. I thought it was either Silch or Apex. I found it weird that both of them had a knife wound in them. And the fact that we saw Silch burning made me feel like I had a leaning. I leaned towards it was him.
When the train started moving, it was only 4 cars long. The 5th and final one was left at the station.
And so, the culprit's scheme had already begun. Meaning Amaterasu Corporation was involved from the get-go.
Yes, they were.
On the train, the master detectives were gathered together in car 2. That was the dining car.
Exactly. I thought since Silch was actively burning that Apex had to have used his body to take his own. Oh, you thought the exact opposite. Where Apex used Silch because it was still burning. No, that's fair. Also, I really like the chibi art on the train cars to show where everyone is.
And the culprit had already mixed a knockout drug into every drink there.
I thought the culprit was the first person on the train, so they could prepare in advance and wait for everybody else.
I felt unwell, and Melanie went to the trouble of pouring me a coffee. But after drinking it, I started to feel drowsy. I was hearing things at the time and thought that I might be seriously ill, but it was actually the drug.
So you thought yours truly was responsible? Sticks and stones
Slander is fun.
The culprit sent me off to Car 1 in order to frame me as the killer.
I'm sure the culprit didn't expect you to get sick, Master, but... since you look like a super easy target, they probably changed their plan and went after you instead.
Once I'd left, the other master detectives must have fallen asleep because of the drugged drinks.
The culprit then burned everyone to death, setting all those master detectives on fire on purpose. What a psycho!
This was when the culprit put their plan to frame me into motion. First, they carried Aphex's charred corpse to the infirmary in Car 1.
The very first body we found.
Then, they deliberately left a fire extinguisher near the restroom I was sleeping in.
Also, I always thought the fire extinguisher was weird.
This was done to prompt me into smashing the door later.
Gotta have someone get inside somehow, or else nobody would find the body.
Next, the culprit entered the infirmary, locked the door, and laid down on the bed with Aphex's charred corpse.
Jumping into bed with a charred
So,
corpse.
I'm doing something to you. Yes, I must push up my glasses. The true anime villain.
What a gentleman! I'm actually a little jealous.
Again, she's into necrophilia, it seems.
A knife and cushion created the red herring.
Hell of a way to pretend to be dead.
Furthermore, the culprit set the room on fire just as I was waking up.
While you were sleeping,
So what do you...
I felt
Death God
someone
would
come
be...
into the restroom.
You know, that's fair. That's fair.
They must have seen
So what do you
Gwen and
think,
Tiny.
Scoops? This is the
When I
first...
woke up in the restroom and went into the
Well,
hallway,
this is the first
Car 1 was beginning to fill with
story,
smoke.
and from what I'm hearing, it only gets better.
Oh, that's some precise timing.
I caught a glimpse of Zelch in the infirmary, with a knife lodged in his chest.
But it didn't take long for the smoke to obscure everything.
That was when the culprit took out Aphex's burnt corpse, switched places with it, and waited for me to enter the room while hiding beneath the bed.
It's just like a magic trick, switching places under a veil of smoke.
Meanwhile, I found the fire extinguisher on the floor, smashed the window, unlocked the room, and went inside.
My brain just boom right now, so I don't know. Fair.
Just like the culprit planned. And that's why they left the fire extinguisher there in the first place.
After the
I mean,
smoke
that's probably
cleared, I
gonna
found
brain
Zelch's
stop
body
working well.
burnt to a crisp.
That's gonna happen pretty much every single chapter during these, it seems like.
At least, that's what I thought. The charred corpse was actually Aphex.
Well, the good news is the good boy is
had
actually still
completely
alive.
fooled.
That must have been why they picked the time-consuming method of roasting someone to death. Plus, the body was about the right size.
I bolted out of Car 1 after seeing the corpse.
The culprit was under the bed at that time. Huh.
Good boy. Yes, big quotations there.
They probably laughed at you from there, watching everything unfold like they planned.
I went on to discover the charred corpses of the other master detectives. Around that time, the culprit came out from under the bed and went to the main control room in Car 1. Controlling the train from there, they detached Car 1.
That caused the blackout and shaking, and the power source was switched over to the backup system. So when the train shook, was there or was there not jiggling in my blouse? Take a guess.
Oh, there 100% was.
While the detached Car 1 was running on a separate track, the culprit went to work, preparing to disguise Car 1 as Car 5.
What about the juggling?
Again, yeah, there was 100% jiggling. Like, I'd placed good money on that. with Shinigami's jiggle physics in this game, for sure.
First, Aphex's corpse was carried to the corridor, and the necklace removed earlier was placed back on.
Then the car 1 number plate was burned, so that it couldn't
Alright,
be
gotta go
properly
now. Have fun with the rest of the chapter. Yeah. You take care. Hope to see you over at some other stream, whether it's Aloes or Neko's. Yeah, hope to see you around.
With everything in place, the culprit went into the main control room, locked the door, and waited for the train cars to reconnect.
And this time, the culprit was riding in car 1 on the other track, right?
Yeah, the train, which was only cars 2, 3, and 4 at the time, remained on course.
Since we were in a tunnel, I didn't even realize car 1 was moving alongside us.
The train we were on went through the tunnel with only 3 cars. When it came out of the tunnel, the car with the culprit in it attached to car 4. Now behind car 4, that car became car 5.
Because math.
The swap was pre-programmed into the train's automatic operating system, right? Technology
Probably.
sure is convenient.
The culprit, riding in car 1, attached it to the back of car 4. That caused more shaking, but there was no blackout this time because the power supply stayed the same.
Additional
Alright.
shaking occurred inside my blouse, but the power stayed on.
Proof where it didn't happen.
After that, I mistook car 1 for car 5 and walked right in. The culprit wrecked it so much I didn't even notice the door I had smashed when I was in car 1 before.
I figured there'd been some kind of brawl. But that was part of the culprit's plan, wasn't it? Also, no one would realize it's actually car 1.
When I found the corpse, I deduced that it was Aphex from the necklace it had on. But I was just rediscovering the same charred corpse from car 1. The disguised corpse and the car switch completely fooled me.
Using a dead body? Oh, that's a despairingly brilliant idea!
Oh no, she's talking about despair. Oh no.
When the train arrived in Kanai, it connected to a different, prearranged car 1.
And with that, the train once again had 5 cars.
Oh,
So much
oh no,
attaching,
indeed.
detaching. What a stupid,
Someone call
crazy,
Monokuma.
elaborate trick!
It's Mikon. That would be even worse. No. It's a character from Feed 3. I won't spoil it, but there's a character in Feed 3 who Shinigami reminds me of.
Peacekeepers were lying in wait at the station. As the sole survivor, I was set up as the one
Body has
responsible
been
for the murders.
discovered.
And Amaterasu was in on it! That really turns me on!
Phrasing. No, she did that on purpose. We know her by now.
You mean this is me off, right?
No, she didn't. She didn't mean that.
During that time, the culprit stayed hidden in the main control room of the disguised Car 1 and waited for the peacekeepers to haul you in, Master. They were right there at the scene.
After burning all the master detectives,
Exactly.
the culprit
She
faked
don't.
their own death and tried to frame me as the killer. It was a cunning, cold-blooded scheme.
Yes, it
And the
was.
evildoer who committed these countless contemptible crimes is none other than... Zilch Alexander!
It was you!
Now we must give him head pats. As the punishment. He must get head patted.
This is the truth I've uncovered!
Objection! That's what that reminds me of. Yeah, actually, yeah, I could see it. I could definitely see that.
Is that it? What's this?
It's the truth. It's the soul of the true culprit who made this mystery labyrinth.
The soul of the true culprit? Wait, what am I supposed to do with this?
Now it's time for the main event. Here we go. It's my time to shine.
Yay! Mommy moment.
Surging bloodlust. Overflowing despair.
Slots 10p.
The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Death to all deplorables. Ruin to the final mystery labyrinth.
Oh no, she's dang, wait, what's her name? The one who loves her pee. Oh yeah. Mostly, but girl, you're doing too much. Yep. Fair. Oh yeah, another thing is, this mystery labyrinth is, just a different universe. We basically worlded the universe, like, the Earth, to freeze time and move to figure out this crime. Gem of Danica. Whiskey. Noted.
Huh? We're back?
What are you talking about
Back in
now?
time.
Your spirit shouldn't be broken. Yet. The Peacekeepers will take care of you. We have all the time in the world.
Huh? Shinigami! Where are you? Nothing here's changed. What's going on? Shinigami? Are you listening?
Get him!
Wait! I know who the culprit is!
What?
It's Zilch!
Oh, he's sweating.
He's still alive. He framed me.
What are you talking
He
about?
really sweating.
He's already dead.
Huh? But...
Oh, mommy's
Shut
gone.
up! This is not up for discussion. What a waste of time. Take him away!
Shinigami! Where did you go? This isn't what's supposed to happen!
I'm right here.
Yay, mommy's back.
You're so cute when you panic, so I head to enjoy the view for a bit.
Stop playing around!
She really
Why
is a
hasn't
doll.
the situation changed at all?
He must be hallucinating. Taking him down shouldn't be a problem. Take him away!
True.
What? He's dead?
Looks like it's over.
Huh? What's over? Shinigami, what's going on?
Oh yeah, here's a fun plot twist for you, Scoobs.
There's always a price to pay. When I read the soul of the true culprit, the mystery labyrinth created by the culprit is destroyed. But as a price, the source that created the mystery labyrinth also perishes.
The source perishes? Don't tell me.
That's right, the true culprit dies.
Yeah, Silch is dead.
Then that report saying Zilch, the true culprit, was dead.
And that solves today's mystery. The true culprit is as dead as a doornail. You're now innocent and free to go, Master. A happy ending. Roll credits!
Damn indeed.
There's nothing happy about this. Zilch died because I solved the mystery, right?
Correct.
Huh? He was a dangerous murderer who killed 4 master detectives. He deserved to die.
Fair enough.
I mean, I don't think I'm completely free to go. Not even with Zilch being dead.
In that case, say exactly what I'm about to tell you to that gilded idiot over there.
Okay.
Yay. Advice.
Swank, did you just receive a report that Zilch was dead?
How did you know that?
I thought so.
Ah!
If he was alive until moments ago, that changes things about this case. Someone who died in front of my eyes, was alive. This is clearly an attempt by the culprit to disguise the truth. Don't tell me the Peacekeepers lied to try to cover up what really happened.
Ooh, calling the whole police force out.
You didn't try to frame an innocent person, did you?
Oh,
What? You think you can weasel your way out of this?
yes.
You better not forget you're in Kanai Ward now. You're powerless before the might of the Amaterasu Corporation.
No, I didn't mean...
Hey, don't surrender so easily. You were so close.
That does it. You're under arrest.
Oh, dang it.
Listen, you got no right to remain silent, and you got no right to call a lawyer either. Take
Oh,
him
no.
away.
This is Dollar Store America.
No, wait! Hold on just a second. Hey, excuse me. Do you have a minute?
You.
It's all good. Let's stop all the fighting.
Also, this character
We
is
both have
also
to follow
amazing.
orders from the higher ups, so let's not do anything that causes unnecessary tension. Falsifying evidence and testimonies is a drag
Man,
when it
my-
comes time to do the paperwork.
Exactly.
Right?
Ting Tong,
It's
your rights
tough
are
keeping
gone.
things consistent. Just forget about all that and leave it to me, yeah? You know, I saw that the true culprit was alive and well just a bit ago.
What?
If you let us go, I'll cook something up in my report to the World Detective Organization. You don't want trouble, right? If the WDO floods this joint because of you. Your punishment might be kind of brutal.
True.
So, you know what to do. Leave things well enough alone, as they say.
I like this guy. He's chill.
Let's go.
Thank goodness that worked out.
Yeah,
Who is
pretty
he?
cool.
Beats me?
He's a pretty cool guy. Actually, you know who he kind of reminds me of? He gives off vibes of like oh, what's his name? Tanaka from Danganronpa. Just super laid back.
Well, I bet that was quite a long trip for you. Welcome to Kanai Ward.
Also, his outfit, oh, so clean. Really love
Thanks.
that.
You must be Yuma. Yuma Cocoa Head, right?
Tanaka was the fortune teller guy who had the spiked hair, who always just seemed to be high as fuck.
I am. And you are?
I'm Yako Furio.
Yucko for real. Also, I just noticed he has like a full chest tattoo. That's sick.
I was born and raised in Kanai Ward. Just a humble member of the
Yep,
WDO.
that's the first game.
I'm the director of the Nocturnal Detective Agency, the only detective agency in Kanai Ward.
Fair. Yeah, but I like this guy. His character design is so
My
good,
office
too.
welcomes you. Nice to make your acquaintance.
Thanks. The pleasure is all mine. So he's a detective from the WDO. Finally, I've met an ally.
Yay.
He managed to turn away the peacekeepers, so he must be in high standing.
Really? He's clearly just some careless, middle-aged man.
Don't disrespect him like
By
that.
the way, don't tell anyone about yours truly. You might have forgotten, but our secret is included in the contract. It'd be terrible if you broke this rule. To be exact, your whole body would be drained of its blood.
There you go, wing it. Blood.
Okay, I won't tell anyone.
Well, even if you did, they'd just assume you're some crazy person.
Now, shall we? Oh, by the way, I'd like to hear the details about this incident.
Right.
Oh, that character design. Mwah. Like I said, this game's got character design on point.
I'm sorry I kept you waiting. It took a while to get through all the proceedings.
They practically interrogated you, right? Kanai Ward is completely shut off from the outside world. Communication devices, such as cell phones, are confiscated. Cameras are not permitted to leave Kanai Ward either.
If he told anyone, he would just get called a schizophrenic. True. He would get called a schizophrenic, clinically insane, delusional. He'd get called a lot.
Even if you smuggle something with reception in, Kanai Ward is a dead zone. Thanks to all that tight closure, nobody's using this fancy station at all.
Did you say no one?
You show a lot of promise, considering how you handled that Amaterasu trouble. I was scared, to be honest. I don't want to deal with them if I don't have to. The thing is, the Peacekeepers always antagonize detectives. As a basic rule, never look them in the eye. They're always itching for a fight. Kinda like mad dogs.
Right.
Amaterasu Corp doesn't want the unified government or the WDO meddling in their matters. I even caught wind of them hiring a hitman.
Oh yeah, Silch.
Hitman?
They plan to wipe out any master detectives before they enter Kanai Ward.
Yep.
The results of which is this Amaterasu Express massacre.
Yep.
So Zilch was actually a hitman?
Yeah.
Nope. There was a real master detective named Zilch. He was murdered beforehand and used as a disguise.
Which is insane.
You were in the first car earlier. The real Zilch is laying dead somewhere in there.
Yikes.
There was a separate first car at the station before you arrived where Zilch's body was hidden. Then, the 4 train cars that you rode in would arrive at the station in Kanai Ward.
Yep,
You
you did
connect
know
with
it.
the fake first car. That makes a total of 5 dead master detectives at Kanai Ward's platform.
You did know it.
With no master detectives left, you would be arrested as the only culprit. That was the plan.
They would go to such lengths?
Clearly, it was.
Absolutely. Even though the plan didn't work, we still lost 5 master detectives. Given the situation, I'm honestly surprised you survived, Yuma.
That's all thanks to me. You're so lucky to be haunted by yours truly.
Yes, he is.
Wait, if there was a real Zilch, then the number of people on board the Amaterasu Express, including me, that makes 6 people. The numbers still don't add up.
I, Hoochie, heard from the World Detective Organization that the number of master detectives on the train was precisely 5.
Oh, I'll explain that later. Anyway, let's leave this place. Wouldn't want to give the peacekeepers any ideas.
True. But yeah, also, just beautiful art.
It's raining.
Hey, you're right.
So beautiful. Oh, what's this?
Who's that guy?
Beats me.
Very interesting. Yokai Watch meet Danganronpa. I'll take an S rank. I got 50 DP. But I feel like this is a good place to save. Finish the first chapter and, well, or finish chapter 0 technically, and hop over to the start of the next one. Ends with a good little plot twist. I think this is a great place to stop. Once it loads, just because I don't know if it's gonna... There it is. Prologue, WDO versus Amaterasu Corporation. So we had chapter 0, and now we use the prologue. Wait, huh? Yep. And you do have a little outfit that is
There's
almost
a
exactly
place
like
I want to show you.
is in the labyrinth.
It's the best spot to learn about this town.
So once I can
Hey,
go to the
hey,
menu,
relax. Don't be so nervous.
go to it, we'll end stream here. Oh, yeah, I can fast forward a little bit. I won't skip the cutscene.
Come on, this way.
It's really gonna take a while to get to. Yeah, let me check for ya. He is voiced by Kenji Tang. Did the stream freeze?
Although, thanks to them, the real dawn will never rise here.
Okay, weird. So I actually can't exit to the menu, or stream freezes. Weird.
You mean Amaterasu Corporation?
Let me check for ya. I don't know if you heard me say that, but I'll check the voice actor for ya.
Kanai Ward is isolated and out of the UG's reach. Now, Amaterasu is the de facto master of the city.
Well, it's the same voice actor. It is, in fact, Gojo. But yeah, we'll. Yep, you did know it. Yeah, we'll call stream here. We'll just go back through the cutscene. And call it here. And you know what? I'll share my schedule for the week in case you haven't read it. While I figure out who we want to raid. So today obviously was this. On Wednesday at similar time, we will be playing a game called Gunfire Reborn. It's a first-person shooter, but it's like cartoony, kinda. It's hard to explain. But that'll be a fun stream. But Friday, we will be playing Indigo Park, checking out the demo, as well as Dungeon Degenerates Gamblers, which is a blackjack roguelike. Saturday, I'll be over at Wingit's channel, as we will be doing a live stream of all 96 Mario Kart courses. We'll be playing back to back to back. So that'll be a long one, and Sunday we will be over at Neko's channel for Stardew Night. But, other than that, that'll be it for my stream. We've got a few options for where we can go. We've got three options. Option one, we can go raid Fallow, who's playing Mario and Luigi's Partners in Time. We can go raid Neko, who's playing Miles Edgeworth. And the third option is someone called Chilling Dillo, who is playing Fear and Hunger Termia. So we've got a few options here. Raid Allo. Heck yeah. Let's do it. Let me get the link for ya. There's the link. Here's the link and the raid tag. But yeah, I think this was a pretty good stream. Kind of sets up the basis for what the game's about. But yeah, I'll see ya over at Allo's. You have a nice night, Scoobs, or day, whatever time it is for you. And whoever else watching. I'll see you in the next one.